Welcome to the number one listened to podcast in Lake County, the Abraham Drinking Podcast. We're coming to you live from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Mentor, Ohio. This show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
As always, I'm the sexy Gresky George Gresco. I'm alongside Squirt, Scooter, Big Booty Judy, the Wild Man, Edward Scully.
Yeah, I can't believe you got them all.
That took me a second.
Yeah, you paused, man.
It took me a second.
You had to think about it.
Those two first ones, I'm like, I can't remember them. Mr. Dilbert himself, Aaron Adams.
Hello. He's here.
I am here.
And
Dilbert's here.
He responded, man.
He's responding. He's using his words for once.
He's getting plasma.
He's
I'm glad I left early.
He's being a normal
How long
human.
do you sit there for that?
An hour.
I was on the bed for an hour, but luckily I got onto the bed pretty quickly.
Good.
Yeah, it's getting onto the
Yeah,
bed.
it's getting onto the bed.
Why?
Yeah.
What takes so long to get onto the
There
bed?
could be
There's going to be a
so
long line
many
to get
people.
processed. I did it for like 10 years.
You got to wait in a line to
I
get
just
your blood
stopped at the
work, and then
beginning
you
of
got to
this
wait
year.
in a line to get onto the bed.
So what?
Depends on
And you
the-
get paid to do that?
Yeah, it's fucking pretty good money a week. It's like $125 a week that you just put on a card. And
It varies.
But you have to go in twice a week.
Yeah, because
So you got to get your arm pricked twice a week to make $120, and I don't think that's worth it.
It's only 100. No, it's more than that.
no,
No,
it
it's
varies.
It's $120 a week usually.
Sometimes the lowest it can go is 90. Sometimes the highest I've seen is 135.
Yep.
But it varies. Like this week is 115.
Yeah.
And
But you got to go twice. It's not each time.
Yeah.
Right.
and you lay on the bed for an hour and they just stick a needle in you?
Well,
Yep.
it
Yeah.
depends. Sometimes it depends on how hydrated you are as to how
Yeah.
fast you go.
Oh, you have to be hydrated?
The more water you drink, the faster it goes.
Oh, if you're not hydrated, it's going to go slow
Yes.
as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Correct.
Maybe I'll start getting
Dude,
plasma.
I did it for 10 years.
Really?
I find it relaxing.
I mean,
I
I hear a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the economy sucks, so people need that money.
Really? So you could get like $400, $500 a month given plasma?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as your arm cooperates, and if your heart rate's over 100,
Well, you have to
You gotta
pat,
sit there,
but,
your
your
blood
heart rate.
pressure-
No one's heart rate should ever be over 100. Well, it's
My
'cause,
heart rate is
'cause you're
always over
nicotine,
100.
nicotine. Your
no,
heart.
I've had whatever. Okay, that's part.
Mine's always
I've had-
over.
I'm going to start giving.
If you have a resting heart rate over 100, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it's called Adderall.
And then Mr. the Eater of Worlds,
What's
Crystal
up?
Steve.
I'm going to have to go check out plasma.
Check
And
it
I think
out.
I'm going to start giving sperm.
Well, it's nice.
Where can we do that? I've been wondering.
I
What?
have no idea.
Where do you give sperm?
A sperm bank.
A sperm
Idiot.
bank.
But where? And do they actually pay you?
I'm sure you do.
Why would they pay you?
I give
Because
my-
there's a lot of females out there.
I give free sperm to my sheets once a day.
There's a
Might
lot
as
of
well
women out there
Might as well
that
get paid for it.
Oh my God.
there's a lot of women out there that
I give it
can't
out-
get pregnant, and your sperm might be able to help them out where another dude's
Say,
can't.
well, we give out free sperm as it is.
Well,
so I have to
that-
start getting paid
Well,
for
Do
it.
they pay? Would they pay
I don't
someone
think they
better if
do.
you got higher quality sperm? I'm guessing.
Is that
how
a real
works?
thing, or
Yeah.
is it
No,
just
it's
less
real.
effective?
Listen, I think I have super sperm, dude.
I don't want to think about it.
I think I do.
Oh, he does.
I just
I
want to
do.
know about the money, all right? I don't want to know about what you're packing, all right?
I think I got super sperm. Before I know it, I'm rich, bitch. Like, how'd you get so much money? I'm like, I got super sperm.
I have a quick story to tell. I told Ed earlier. A few other people know. So Friday night I've been DJing at Frank and Tony's, right? Well, a fight broke out. Coming out of the girls' bathroom. All these women came
we
out.
go.
Oh, I think you told it.
Here we go.
So they were like these little fat little piglets fighting.
Some fat chicks?
Fat little piglets. That's what they look like. Wearing tight clothes when they shouldn't have been. They're nasty,
Were they short and
nasty,
fat?
soggy, faggy titties were fucking flapping around. Just nasty piglets. Piglets in tight clothes. And they started fighting. The girls that are like doing this shit, So I had to break up this fight.
So what you're saying is their pants said yoga, but their ass said McDonald's.
Yes, exactly. I picked this girl up kind of from the side to break up this fight. As I lifted her, I kind of had to swing her a little bit. As I swung her, there was toilet paper in the wind out of her pants.
No way. It was still stuck in her ass crack?
It was stuck in her pants at least.
Oh, yeah.
But the way
Don't be excited about
the
that.
way I lifted her,
Jesus.
though.
Because it could only happen to George.
Dude,
I love it.
The way I lifted her and spun her, it floated in the wind.
How long was the toilet paper, bro?
It was about a good 2 feet coming out of her pants.
No way. Did you take a picture of that afterwards?
No, I didn't take a picture. She got kicked out of the back of the bar. There was a big fight. There was 4 of these little piglets fighting.
She still had toilet paper coming out of her pants.
Yes, it was just disgusting.
That can only happen to George breaking up a fight that this fucking chick has toilet paper stuff.
Aren't you not supposed to break up cat fights? Isn't that like a bro code rule? And you violated it?
These were not. This
Yeah,
was not
there's
girl
a difference
fight.
between
This
a
is
cat
fucking
fight.
hog. This is a fucking hog fight.
Yeah, there's a difference between
It's
a
like-
cat fight and a hog fight, bro.
Fucking heard him. Smee, smee, smee. Smee, smee, smee.
Damn, dude.
Little fucking hog.
So fucking relentless.
Toilet paper stuck in the ass.
Jesus.
Disgusting. So,
Why are so many people out?
it's disgusting.
That was great.
Chris, how the hell are you on this lovely Monday?
Well,
Your
that-
boy at WrestleMania won.
I know my boy Jey Uso fucking won. That was fucking great.
I told Ed, I said he's going to be all giddy coming in here
I
talking about Jey
fucking,
Uso.
I was fucking, man, I was so excited. I was sending clips to Haley, fucking off the Facebook reel, just sending her, fucking making her watch it. And I had her this weekend, and then
There you
Saturday
go.
night, fucking, we
I
went
could
to go
see
get,
you. You guys were in the fucking house
Yeah,
together.
we were in the car. We went to go get ice cream, and we were fucking eating. We were standing in line, watching this phone up all the way. Me, her, and her friend Lily. We were just like, yeah, yeet, yeet. People are just looking at us like, you guys are fucked
Yeah,
up.
you guys
and
are
I'm
weird.
thinking, like, you're here with your kids, man. Like, have some fucking fun. There are so many boring fucking dads out there in the world. It's fucking sad, bro.
No,
It's
I
sad.
believe
It's
it.
a sad world out there. I'm glad that I have the relationship I have with my daughter. That's for fucking sure.
Ed, how's it hanging? You've been sick all week, and
Yeah, I just want to feel better.
if you get me sick, I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm letting you know that right
You
now.
don't
Ed, that Tito's ain't killing what you
don't
got.
get sick.
Fuck, I hope it is.
I very rarely get sick, knock on wood. But if you get me sick, I have something every day this week.
Don't worry. If I feel better by the time you get
Showed
sick,
it.
I'll take over.
Show tonight.
Actually,
I'll get
I don't
into it
think
because
I
I have all
can.
these announcements actually coming up. Mr. Dilbert, how you feeling?
He's probably not contagious anymore if it's been over a week.
I'm hoping.
Oh, that sounded deep.
Yeah, dude, he fucking started yakking up a lung first thing he walks through the door. He's like, yeah.
Is it Tito's going down hard, Ed?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 It's a cleanser.
He's like, yeah.
Dilbert, how are you?
Stuff.
Pretty good. I was just thinking about the golf outing. I know it's far away, ladies and gentlemen, but
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
even started promoting that yet.
it's just a beautiful day. I know
Hello.
it rained,
Okay,
but
I'm just making sure it was lighting up green. All right, I have a few announcements that I get through before we get into the main part of the story. June 14th is coming up. We're a little over a month and a half away from our
Right.
second annual Let's Get Take pub crawls.
Fuck yeah.
$25 to attend. You get a T-shirt, pizza and wings, drink specials, a lot of free drinks you'll get as well. T-shirt, which I still need to design as well. I'm getting a little excited for this. We're getting Chris all wasted pants at this. As you know, Chris is not a drinker, and he's going to tell you, but we're getting Chris a little toasty.
Yep.
That's what you guys think.
Aaron wasn't there last year either, so we're going to get him fucked up with you.
he just said that's what you guys think.
Bullshit.
I think I marked myself this couch. But I have to sleep this way because that fucking girl's wet fucking stain is on that fucking seat, so I'll be sleeping this way.
I tried out, didn't it?
Darren said when we go into Put-in Bay. I'll go to Put-in. I love Put-in Bay.
I've never been there.
Love it. Oh, God.
Never been to Put-in Bay.
You would have a hell of a time.
Never been to
You would
Put-in
love
Bay.
it. Love Put-in Bay. Have you been to Put-in Bay?
No, we don't.
Never been there.
Oh, man. Have you been to Put-in Bay? Oh, my God. Put-in Bay trip. I've been to Put-in Bay. I have a wild story that we're not going to talk about.
Is that when you got medevaced out?
Huh?
Never
You
been
get
to
a
Portland?
helicopter ride?
Sort of.
Okay.
Sort of. All right, and then tomorrow night is our second annual Drunken Adult Spelling Bee. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. at Francatoni's. $10 to attend, or $10 to enter the Spelling Bee. Winner will take home all the money. I have all the words. I have everything ready to roll for this tomorrow night.
Are some of the words hard to spell, though? Does it get harder?
Some of them are hard.
Some of them.
Some of them I'm looking at. Like, I'm like, I even just looked at it, and I was like, fuck, I still can't spell this word.
So it gets
So
harder,
it gets harder.
as the rounds go on and
Yeah.
on and on, it gets harder.
Yep.
Gotcha.
The first two rounds,
Do you
more than half.
remember spelling bees as a kid? When your school would do that, they get everyone in the
Yeah.
whatever room.
I lost to the word daffodil.
I lost the there. All right,
The dare?
there.
Oh, which there?
I don't remember.
Whatever. I still don't know how the difference between there and there. Like what?
Well, they are would be Y apostrophe R E.
Well, correct. I know that.
There, as in a place, is
T-A,
E-R-E.
yeah, E, yeah.
And then there, as in a possessive form,
Correct.
is
Like if I'm going to
E-I-R.
their, like if I'm going to their family, is
It's
that
E-I-R.
is EIR?
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I know as
George
an
is
adult
like, I'm not
now.
trying to learn this right now.
No, I know all of them. But just
Or sorry, we're not as smart as George Cresco.
Amanamapia. That was the only
sorry. But yes, join us for the second annual Spelling Bee tomorrow night. And then next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, is I don't even know what and how many times they've done this now, but the wing eating contest coming up at Francatoni's place. $15 to enter. They're only taking 24 participants, so you need to sign up at the bar as fast as you can.
I wish.
Wish what?
I wish I could do this, but I'll lose so bad.
Dude, you need to
It's
sign
hard.
up.
It's hard to eat wings fast.
You
Especially when they're
need to
crunchy and
sign
shit.
up. We
It's
need
hard.
people to sign up.
People are going to sign up.
I don't
No.
think that.
People came from PA last year for this. Some randoms just showed up from PA. The ones that are just gobbling them down.
So it's how many you can eat? How many minutes?
2 pounds, 2 minutes. How much can you eat out of 2 pounds? You eat over a container. They weigh the difference afterwards. Winners declared by weight.
And then there's another round where it's heat.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
What? How hot?
Yeah, it's hot wings.
They're
Yeah.
gonna make it like a super.
It's a suit. They make a special sauce for
I'm
it.
not doing
I got a
that.
question. Is General Tso's chicken supposed to be spicy?
General Tso's is more spicy.
Yeah.
Since
Not
when?
not like
Not super
not
spicy.
super spicy, but it's more spicy
I
compared
got
to like
some
sweet
the
and sour
other day.
chicken.
It is fucking spicy.
You think fucking black pepper's spicy?
I also want to say, because I've been sick, I feel like my tolerance has gone so far down.
Ed, anything you want to say to your competition for the
Come on,
wing
guys,
eating contest?
sign up. I need the money.
Ed won it last year. He won the speed round last year. So
I
come on.
need money. Let's go. Sign up. Take a crack at me.
I'll just never forget the hot dog eating contest. It is hard to force your body
I hate
to
hot
swallow
dogs.
food when it's not ready.
Oh, no. If it's chicken
It's-
wings, it's easy.
I know
Yeah,
it's greasy.
it's got to
and
be
shit, but-
different than eating fucking hot dog
Oh,
on a
I
bun.
hate hot dogs.
It's hot dog on a bun's got to
hot
be hard.
dogs.
I think I almost want to do this but here's the thing, like 248-pound Chris would have been like, oh yeah. Now 182-pound Chris, my stomach has shrunk,
I want to say
and I don't know how much I can eat.
there was a lot of
you gotta
fat
do it
people
fast,
there.
though. That's the.
There's a lot of fat people. There's a lot of people, like
doesn't mean
good-sized
shit.
humans, that are like, yeah, I'm going to win this.
you're-
And then you just watch them, like, gassing.
Have you did you watch most of like the competitive eater? They're all fucking like pretty skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kobayashi, he's a fucking small little guy.
Like that Jack guy that we went
Yeah,
to beat
Jack.
up with.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Well,
He's not tiny.
Jack,
That man goes to the
he
gym.
used to be
football.
real big. Jack used to be real fat too.
Yeah, he was a lineman in football when he played. He was lifting
Okay.
and shit, and then he lost all of his weight and then tiny again.
Like I said, if this was as many wings as you can eat in 10 minutes, that's fine. That'd be up my alley more, not speed. Just sit there and eat.
Fuck that.
Straight
You
10
still,
minutes.
honestly, the
What if
2
you
pounds
what
of
if-
wings.
What if you shove the chicken wings right up your ass? Does that count?
No.
Like if you just went suck them right up your ass.
I don't wanna
Wait,
know
Wait, why
the-
not? Why doesn't that count?
Why do you want the sauce there? Why do you
And
want
then you're
that
walking out the
mess?
door and just fucking beats dropping on your asshole when you're walking out the fucking door, and you just have like fucking just meat,
Buffalo sauce.
buffalo sauce and meat
Oh.
grind. Like, what's going on George's ass?
Not even that. I was thinking more of like just the chicken wings, or like come out like perfectly cleaned.
Yeah.
Just shit out the clean ass
fucking
chicken
great.
wing.
If you want to do that, you can. Go ahead.
Hey, you know what though? Have you guys realized?
One in the mouth, one in your ass. They'll hurt. Little
Ed,
DP.
well, not you because you haven't been here, but Ed, you like the last 3 shows. If you go back, George has talked about sticking something up his ass. The last 3 shows.
Wait a second.
But
no,
why?
That is
Smoke
bullshit.
machine.
No. That's
Smoke
bullshit.
machine.
That's bullshit.
It was something else
That's
last
bullshit.
week.
Chris wanted me to shove the smoke machine up my ass. Don't let him fool you. I'll pull up the clip.
And something else last week. He was talking about something shoving up his ass, and now this week is fucking chicken wings.
Yeah, y'all been dirty. Fucking disgusting.
Me so horny?
He's so horny. All right, we got to find him. We got to find him that stripper maid that we've been talking about, and we got to get this fucking stripper maid over here. Because why is everything so crooked on the wall over there? Why is everything so crooked?
What's
Because
crooked?
I like it crooked. I don't want it to be straight.
Look at all the his brown stuff.
I like-
there's crooked.
I like
bro.
Dr. Seuss, okay?
Look at it.
I
Everything's
don't know
crooked.
what that has to do with anything.
Nothing has a straight line in any Dr. Seuss movie or any Dr. Seuss book.
Hey, is there a reason why the lights ain't on?
Because it's bright in here. We didn't need them.
All right.
And then last but not least, this Wednesday night, Honest Abe Sports Report returns. We're going to be at $2 for the NFL pre-draft show. And
Go
$2 in Eastlake at 7:30 p.m. We will cover all the hot topics heading into the NFL draft. So tune in with us from $2. We're live at 7:30. That's Wednesday night.
The only problem with that is...
Listen, we got to talk about it right now.
All right, because I was going to tell him. George has a very sad story that he has to share. Do you want to put some sad music on when you say this?
No, it's not sad because we're going to find the little bastard.
We lost him.
Honest Abe is missing, everybody.
Yep. George lost him.
I had a night with Honest Abe Saturday, and when I say a night, it was a night. So, Honest Abe is missing.
He lost his fucking kid.
Honest Abe, our mascot for the Abraham Drinking Podcast, is missing. So, if you're listening, put it out. We're in the search of Honest Abe. There will be a flyer up after this show. Wanted dead or alive.
Also, if anybody knows where Atlantis is, we're taking hints.
Yeah. And Honest Abe is not in George's ass. We've already fucking checked. So,
go ahead.
No, I just can't believe you lost him, man. You fucking irresponsible.
He wandered away.
Do you think...
Little fucker.
Hey.
That fucker's getting popular, bro.
Hey.
I have him hanging out of my pocket. Everyone's wanting a picture with him now.
Hey, you know what? What if he went home with that girl with the big tits? Remember the girl that shoved him in?
St. Patrick's Day, I think?
No, what girl shoved him in between her cleavage? And you took a picture.
That was one of,
I don't know the name.
That was at 1899.
Yeah, that was at 1899
That was
too.
St. Patrick's Day, though.
What if she has him?
She might.
What if she was like, the only way you're going to get him back is if you suck on these titties, George?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
You going to do it?
Hey, reward. I'll do it.
I think you're
get him back.
I think you're a little too optimistic there.
I'm just wondering if he would do it.
Obviously.
I don't know if he would.
He would also take those titties up the ass, like he's been talking about the
It
past
has to
couple
be
of
that
weeks.
real long nipple, though.
George would be sitting there riding her nipples like this. He'd be like, squirt that milk up in my ass, bitch.
Now
It's
the
like
fog
the fog
machine.
It's like the fog machine.
So, yes, we are in search of Honest Abe. He's out there somewhere. Someone knows where he's at. Someone has seen him. So put the word out. We are in the search. We are doing our...
Hopefully his whole
It's like
body is in one.
We're starting now like the first 48, even though it's been a little longer. First 48 hours, we're going to find him.
Oh, man.
So, Honest Abe, we're in search for you, buddy. You're not alone.
I just wonder if he's just laying on the sidewalk somewhere in downtown Willoughby or the street.
He would have been picked up by now.
How do you know? You don't know that. Dude, you don't know anything.
Should we just... I'll print
Is
out
this
some
what
fake...
it likes when a parent loses their child?
Yeah.
They just over like, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know where they are.
I don't know. Some parent might be
Help
just like,
us.
fuck it, we're not looking for him.
Yes. We're in the search for Honest Abe. He's out there somewhere. You know where he's at. Someone knows something. Someone knows something, Ed.
Probably in somebody's
man, I've been
car. Somebody
home all
picked it up,
week.
threw it in their backseat, and it's just going to be in their car for a month. Oh, what is this?
Starseed.
Have you heard this term, Starseed?
Is that when Star-Lord puts a seed in your girlfriend?
Who's Star-Lord?
He doesn't know the Marvel movies.
Oh my God, you're a disgrace. You don't play video games. You don't know Marvel.
No, I'm DC.
Oh,
I like Batman better.
That's the only hero they have that is good.
Batman.
That is it. There is no other good heroes.
Batman.
Batman is the
Batman.
only good hero, though. That is one.
Batman.
All right.
Batman wins
Marvel has
everything.
Spider-Man who could kick Batman's ass.
Nah.
Oh yeah. They have Tony Stark who could also kick
Nah.
Batman's ass.
They're nerds. Those are the nerdy
And
superheroes.
he's just gonna keep making you riled up.
Wolverine who could also kick Batman's ass.
He's just a cooler version of Eddie Scissorhands.
I don't even know what that is.
Hulk who could also kick Batman's ass.
He's just fat and green.
Captain Marvel. I could go on.
I don't even know what
honestly.
Captain Marvel is.
Oh, the hottest Marvel character.
Anyway, do you know what the term Starseed means?
No.
Is it like another sex position, like the arm wrestling thing?
Is this like an alien
No,
baby?
No. That's just giving context clues to somewhat what it kind of is. All right, so Starseed is a human who believe they are aliens sent to Earth to save the planet.
Oh, God. It's like a fucking liberal or Democrat or something.
Don't bring that shit onto my party. That is nothing to do with my party, all right? That is just a bunch of
I don't-
losers.
It just came out, bro.
I don't put
didn't
it
even-
too far past it,
It
though.
just slipped out.
That is hate.
I know, it just
That
slipped
is so
out.
much hate that
It
it could
just
be
slipped-
racism.
I know,
all
it
right?
just slipped out. It just
there-
slipped
is
out.
Don't be a bigot.
Just slipped
Is
out.
there somebody who you're gonna show us?
No, I have no picture. I have no picture. But I just want to know if you heard this term. Because I'm
No.
like, these
Do
fucking
you have a
people are
story
weird.
about it?
No, I don't even have a
No.
story.
But
Like,
you
can
hear
somebody, there's people out there that think that?
think that yeah.
Think
There's
this
got to
fuck-
be somebody.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
they're called Starseeds.
No.
Does it
I don't even want to
surprise?
talk to somebody like that.
They were sent. I mean, either.
What
Like,
planet?
how would you even conversate with somebody like that, bro?
That's like, have you seen Roswell? Probably not. I absorb way too much television. Roswell was really good.
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, it was like 90s, maybe
No.
early 2000s. It was actually pretty good.
No idea.
All right.
I don't even want to talk to somebody like that. How do you even conversate with somebody like that? What do you say?
Beep,
What,
beep,
what
boop.
if you were on a date, Chris? Right now, I want to hear your relationship advice right off the rip. If she comes and you're like, oh, where are you from? And she goes, I was sent here by aliens to save the universe.
What do
What do
saying?
you say?
No.
What do I say?
Yep.
Find her, finger, fuck her, forget her. The 4 F's, bro. What can you say? I don't even know.
You're giving relationship advice to someone like that. Go.
Tell me your pussy's not a black hole.
Dude, that's exactly. I was just gonna say, like, oh my
that's good.
damn, dude, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I would say. I'd probably be dumbfounded.
I might want to just ask them questions, get them all riled up, and then just be like, nah, and then just get them all
Bye.
excited for nothing. Bye.
No, that's
Bye.
where yeah, like that would be like I'd be like that's where you have to act like Sheldon Cooper. Like that's a Sheldon Cooper girl right there, bro. Like you know
no,
what I'm saying?
that's not.
Yes, that is.
No, that's not.
You don't think
That's
so?
not him.
No.
Wait, are we talking about Sheldon from?
Or Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang
okay.
Theory.
What's
That
his
is-
last name? Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Oh.
Sheldon Cooper. You don't think that he would like that kind of girl?
No.
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 I think he might be interested.
No, because he'd be so overly analytically critical of how they aren't from another planet that it would actually just drive him crazy and he would not want to talk to him.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Like, but how do you even like? What would you say? Like, how do you even conversate with somebody like that? Like, that is a conversation.
I would
you
sit
wouldn't-
down, and that was what she said. I would walk out.
You would just walk out.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, "What the fuck did I? What?"
Yeah.
Like
How it's like how much bullshit can you take until you're like, yeah, I don't want to fuck you anymore.
Right. and you at times you take a
And
lot.
this
like,
man wants to be probed
fuck
up the
they just said?
butt. Like,
probe me.
More than likely,
It's like the South Park
parents fucked
episode
up
when
the
they
kid.
get the probe.
episode 1, actually.
Is that when they get the probes?
Yeah,
up the
when
butt?
the aliens,
With the
Cartman's
aliens?
alien
yeah,
butt. Yeah.
yeah, Cartman's alien probe. Holy shit! I don't know, man. That's
Would you
that's
say,
a-
Aaron?
I was saying more likely the parents fucked them up when they were younger, just telling them that they're aliens. I mean, if you're told that from a young age and it's in your head and you can't go outside and talk to anybody, then you're going to believe it.
This one, if I ever have a kid, I'm gonna be like, the proper way to greet your peers is, "Hey, what's up, fuck sticks?"
See,
and then when they go into school and they start doing that, they get in trouble. Like, why are you punishing my kid for that? He's being cool. Like, what
He's being cool.
Aaron stays on the date and tries to hit it. He doesn't leave the date.
Aaron's like, I'll give you some Starseed.
Exactly. Aaron stays on that date and still tries to hit that black hole.
I'll shoot you up with some Starseed, all right?
That's right. Aaron will stay. Well, you would stay on that date. You know you would. It says it right there. You don't even need to say anything else, bro.
If they're going to talk about it the whole entire time.
No.
But if it's just, that's what they just quickly believe and it's over and done with, then whatever. Oh, well. I mean, she might be the only 10 I can ever get, man. Fuck it.
Yep. I don't think that's a 10.
Funny.
Oh, that would make it unique, though.
This is where you go back to the crazy hot scale.
Well, I mean, she might be hot. What if she's hot? Do you
What
stay?
if she's not?
I mean, she's good.
Aaron, yeah.
I mean, obviously, if we went on a date with her, she was pretty enough for us to go on a date with her. So it's not like we went on a date with her because she's ugly. She was pretty enough for us to go out in public with her.
Listen to me. Personality matters way more to me at times than looks.
I get that. I get that too. I understand that.
And
especially
if
in today's
that
world.
person is that fucking crazy, where like you see it right away, and your freak detector is going off, and you're like,
wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo.
Yeah, like there's that little voice in your brain that's saying,
Fucking red flag is like,
yeah, but she got you that far. How long did you talk to her before she got you that far on that first date where she hid all that from you and then came out and publicly said that to your face?
do you just tell her at one point in the date, like, are we fucking tonight? Like, are we?
Have you ever been that open on a date before?
What?
Are we fucking or what?
Yeah.
You have.
Oh, yeah.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
That's awesome, George.
Big ball, George.
I've no shame in my game, pal.
That's great.
Like, I can see through messages.
Well, if she says no, then she says no. I'm like, maybe next, maybe date number 2.
Maybe date number. If there is a date number 2, she doesn't get
or
mad
like
at
when
you.
they ask for the check, and you're
yeah. Am I
booty tonight?
Am I hitting it?
No,
Am
it's
I
like
hitting it
2
tonight?
checks.
Two checks, bitch.
Checks.
2 checks, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry, I got a
we're gonna
dog
split
at
this
home.
one.
I got to feed treats
But
to.
honestly, do you guys really think it's worth going out and spending $75, $80 on your first date and paying for it? Because I don't think so. I think it's ridiculous if you do.
Laid, then yes, because
But
that is cheaper than a
first date,
prostitute.
No, I don't
date,
think no.
Are you drinking at the date?
I'm just talking. Do you really think it's
What's
worth
the most you've ever spent on a date?
like what date? Like after? Like what do you mean date? Like first date, or you talking like after you've been together for
Any date.
like years?
Any date at all.
Like I mean, I was married once. I spent
Like a normal
lot.
date for me, like if I were to take someone on a first date, I'm spending like somewhere from like $50 to $80 probably, depending on where you're going for dinner.
Oh,
'Cause
I
you're
put
gonna
it
take her
at
somewhere a
200.
little different. You're gonna take it somewhere nice.
But why? But I'm saying, why are you going to waste that much money on a first date?
Well,
Are you saying like you'd rather go to like a park?
Like I'm just saying, I think
Well,
it's
I'm gonna
ridiculous
make
when
that
guys spend a lot of money on a first date because you may never talk to that girl again,
Or-
or
or-
whatever. It may not work out,
that
and you
might
just
not-
you just wasted fucking money, bro.
But that also
Yeah.
might be your next wife.
But it might be. You're right. But you're also taking the chance that you may never talk to that girl again, and you're just wasting fucking money.
Well, most first dates include usually people do dinner because I feel like that's the more easiest thing. So that's why there's even money involved. I mean, going to the park has been a couple options like I've done before. But I mean, like I feel like girls more nowadays, not all of them, but some of them will actually want to pay on the first date. It's more. I feel like it's more common now for them to be able to split the check and not make a fuss out of it today more than like 20, 30 years ago.
All right, let me ask you this: if a girl asks you out for the first time, do you expect her to pay? Because I do.
I don't think I've ever been asked out.
I think if a girl
I've been
asks a
once.
guy out,
I think that's kind of weird.
What? What? No, but some girls ask guys out. It happens. Society's
I respect
different.
that.
If a girl asks me out, I expect her to pay the first time then. If a girl has the balls to ask me out, then why don't you pay the first time, girl? Like, if I ask a girl out for the first time, I'm going to pay. But if a girl asks me
I think
out,
that's like a manly thing. You pay the first date. Like, I think it's
but
just the
I'm
way-
just saying, I get that, but society's so fucking different now, and they make such a big uproar on women saying, "Oh, I could take care of myself. I'm a fucking female." Blah 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 blah. With these fucking
Strong,
bitches.
independent woman.
Strong, independent. Nah. But I'm just
Wait,
saying.
that looks like the girl I picked up
Did it,
on
did it,
Friday
did
with
it,
the
did it,
toilet
did it.
paper
But
coming
no,
out of her
I'm
ass.
just saying, if a girl asks you out, and if she asks you out for the first time, I believe that she should pay. I'm just saying.
Really want some tacos
Just-
right now.
After
Just
fucking we
split.
talking about hogs and
Yeah.
titty.
Margaritas and tacos.
I'm just saying. I'm just wondering what you guys are. I just don't think spending $80 to $100 on a first date is
Do I,
pointless. because you
do
may
I,
never talk to
do
her
I
again.
want to spend that? No, but like if I'm
To me,
trying to like if I really like this girl, then I'm
fuck
gonna.
that. I'm not.
If
I'm not
you-
taking her somewhere where the meal's gonna be $80.
Aaron
or
takes her to
$100.
$2, finger blast underneath the bar.
It gets
Aaron fucks on the first date.
and gets a $10.95 pizza.
Yes.
You know,
why
and
does
then
she
puts it on the Abraham Drinking fucking podcast tab and doesn't even need to pay for it, bro.
He's like, yeah, put that on Abraham.
And Drinking podcast tab over here. We'll get it next time. I just
All I'm
asking
saying
because
is it doesn't have to be somewhere special. Somewhere that both people like.
$2.
$2.
El Palenque.
For $75,
No,
fuck that. What the fuck you?
Like Texas Roadhouse, like you're gonna spend probably $50 at Texas Roadhouse. But
You're gonna
Yeah,
spend more
50,
than that depending on what you get. Like if I go to
meals
Texas Roadhouse,
$15 to $20 a meal.
I'm
I'm
getting
okay
steak.
with that, but if the girl wants to like, oh, I just want to get like 2 or 3 margaritas and all that, no. You're just getting the food. You want margaritas and shit? That's on you, sunshine.
Quit hitting your thunder thighs, Ed.
Oh God.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is that I wanted to tell you? I posted that thing about
The relationship
phone.
advice.
You know what the funny thing is I got like 6 friend requests from that. They liked it. I don't even know who these people are.
Good.
And I got 6 friend requests.
Abraham drinking.
And I'm like, should I accept these fucking friend requests from these people?
Yes.
And then
You're a social.
I
butterfly.
accept everybody.
and
so.
then I'm like, I'm not even doing it anymore. I'm doing fucking videos. I'm not typing anymore. I'm going to just make fucking videos. I'm not typing anymore. I'm going to do a fucking live videos.
Let's do it.
Oh, she's kind of hot.
All right, this is a weird one, guys.
The one on the shoulder's kind of hot. Is the picture over there better?
I'm gonna stop.
Sorry.
Ed's
This
AD.
ADHD's kicking in.
Yeah, this girl right here on the shoulder's
So
kind of pretty.
The two here, you'll understand why here in a second.
Are they different people?
Yes.
Yeah, they're different people.
They're all different people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he looks different. They sort of.
No, same guy. It is the same guy.
Oh, okay.
The girl's different.
All right, let's hear it.
Here we go.
Can you see her cleavage a little bit in that picture?
No.
No.
No? All right.
No.
Fuck it.
All right. Chantel Hagar, age 21.
Which girl?
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Probably the girl on the shoulder.
No, it is the girl on the shoulder. Correct.
Because she looks younger.
Chantel Hagar, age 21, and her father, age 39, were charged with incest.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold
God.
on. There's a kicker. Here's the kicker.
Baby.
Chantel Hagar and her half-sister, Brandy Hagar, competed against each other to see who would have sex with their stepdad first. Of course, Chantel ended up winning. They were charged with incest.
Wait, is her stepdad?
Stepdad.
Oh, that's totally different.
Was it stepdad?
Well, no,
first
no, no,
or
no.
The daughter.
So, wait, they were both charged with incest.
But
both
how
were
was it?
charged.
How was it incest if
Only
it's a
one.
step?
Only one was a stepdaughter.
Which one
Really
was a
happy
stepdaughter?
that's a law.
I believe. I'm not sure.
Wait, hold on.
A stepdaughter and his real daughter got charged.
No, I know, but
The real daughter
but wait,
ended up
hold
winning.
on, what did he say?
I'm really glad that's a real thing.
So,
you can get charged for
But
it.
how though? How can you charge somebody?
Because incest is illegal, Aaron.
That's so fucking stupid.
No, don't ever
It's
say
not
that.
stupid.
You are gross.
I am sicko.
Listen, what are you
You
talking?
can't have sex with your mother.
You can't.
I understand.
Yeah,
but why,
you're not
why
having
should the
an
law
Achilles
enforcement
incident
be
here.
involved with something like that?
It's incest, bro.
Because the genes get all fucked up and you have, like, retarded kids.
It's because they don't want that on the healthcare system, all right?
Doesn't mean you would have kids, anybody.
That hurts everybody.
I'm not saying it's right.
Listen,
I'm not saying
RFK
it's
Jr.
right.
already
But why
said
Here's
children
why.
ruined.
Here's
the
why.
law have to be
Because
involved.
we have Ed on the spectrum. We don't need any more.
Yeah. RFK Jr. already stated this. Autism is a virus.
All right, so let me get this straight. The girl on the shoulder is a stepdaughter.
Correct. So stepdaughter, real daughter.
Wait, I thought the girl on the shoulder was a stepdaughter.
No, real daughter, because that had to be the one that had incest.
So, okay, so that's the real daughter on the shoulder.
Correct.
The girl on the bottom,
Stepdaughter.
and they were competing
To sleep with their dad.
to sleep with their dad.
One's a dad. Well, real dad to the one, step
Dad is
to
the
the
other.
Correct.
And they're obviously they're half.
Yes. So
Well, they're
they'd
not
be-
half.
They'd
They're
be
just
stepbrother
they're
and sister.
stepbrother and
or
sister.
stepsister and
Yes,
sister.
yeah. And they were competing to
who-
see who
Yep.
would sleep with him
Correct.
first
Correct.
or sleep with him more.
Sleep with him first. And the real daughter won.
And the real daughter won, and they got arrested for
Incest. I don't know. How, she probably got pissed off, I would assume.
and probably called the
And,
cops.
Yeah, cops got called.
What the fuck is wrong with people in today's society?
I know.
That is so gross.
So
What
there's
the
a little
fuck?
Hey, what the
range.
fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck's wrong with Aaron?
Were you just Googling incest?
No, it was not.
Yes,
No.
you were. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you see how quick? Hey, relationship advice right there. You can't now. I have to talk about phone advice and incest on my next relationship advice. How incest is not right. See how fast he grabbed his phone?
I
No,
can't wait to say.
it's just weird that the law. I understand it being frowned upon, but it's just weird. The law enforcement has nothing else more to care about than some incest in the family. Worry about some other shit.
Stop
Have-
rationalizing.
I
that.
am rationalizing.
Have you
it.
seen the movie like Hills Have Eyes, Aaron?
No.
You act. You act like everybody in the world wants to have incest.
All right, I have a
Not
call.
everybody wants. to
You act like everybody wants to have incest.
Hold on. I have a
I gotta
callback.
put my
Leave
glasses
the
on.
law.
I have a
out
callback
of
because
it.
Marcus said this. There's a family. I think they're like in Alabama, somewhere in the South. They can't even speak to it. They can't. They're fucked so
Yes,
fucked up
yes.
off
Yeah,
incest.
yeah, he
They're
said-
like,
yeah,
They
yes.
speak off like meep, meep, meep,
Yeah.
meep, meep. Do you remember that with
Yeah.
Marcus saying
Yep,
that?
yep.
That's what happens with
Well,
incest. That's why it's illegal.
I want to know how much it is then. Like how much jail time people. It better not be more than fucking a year.
You have your phone.
That's ridiculous. Better not be more than a year.
What is happening right now?
There's
Why
a-
is Aaron defending incest?
Because he has a family member he wants
I
to
heard a
fuck.
story about somebody beating somebody with a baseball bat in the
So
back of the
fucking
head,
weird.
and they only got 2 years. If incest gets more than that, almost killing somebody with a baseball bat, that's fucked up.
No, incest is
No, it's
fucked up.
Not worse than murder. No, it's not.
That reminds me. Have
I
you
think
seen?
it is.
Wait,
I
have you
know
seen?
it
it's
is more
not.
fucked
Have
up.
you seen the movie That's My Boy?
Yeah, with Adam
Where-
Sandler.
and he's like, an incest. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's Adam Sandler.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait for this mini clip.
I'm not
You're gonna go fucking viral.
Yeah,
for
Aaron's
this one,
going
pal.
viral.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying, why does law enforcement got to be involved?
Hey,
Because it's illegal.
listen.
Yeah, because they decided it was.
Same with everything else. Someone decided was illegal
Well,
one
that's
day.
ridiculous.
Look at me. As
I
a
hate
dad,
this
I am not-
conversation.
as a dad,
Yes.
as a father
Yes, boy.
with the daughter, it is fucking disgusting, bro.
Well, I'm not saying.
I'm spitting over here. It is
not-
gross.
I know it
Quit
is.
defending it. You're sitting next to a guy with a daughter, bro. Quit defending it. Look at that girl and look at the father.
This is fucking
Yes, I-
crazy.
That's a thank you, Daddy, for giving me love and protecting me. That picture right there is incest.
Gave him a
That
little
is
too much
wrong,
love
bro.
and protection.
This is crazy right now.
Yeah, Aaron's going viral on TikTok
Oh,
and Instagram.
All right, can we
God
go to the
damn.
next story?
Yeah, please go to the next story, George. Cut this. Hey, you know how they you know how they go to you ever watch the guy on the what's that
Unreal.
show Whoopi Goldberg's on? The Talk? And
Yes.
that guy always burns them
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it goes to that silent thing.
Yeah.
You need to make that on that TikTok for him when he goes viral. Poor Aaron.
What the fuck?
Hey, he's got that pencil now. Remember the SpongeBob pencil thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, Aaron. We love you, bro.
All right, so this next story isn't incest, but it's still very weird to me, and I don't have a picture for it. So
What did you do? Draw that?
No, it's through Canva. So a friend of mine
Are
told
they conjoined
I was
twins?
with them. No. So a friend of mine told me this story at the bar the other night. I was supposed to have this on last week's show, and I completely fucking forgot to put it on last week's.
Is this the
But I
night you
remembered.
lost Abe?
No, this is before.
Oh.
So I'm gonna fucking say the names. I don't give a fuck. Her name's Jessica Barnes. Okay, she was married for 8 years and had 3 kids before she divorced her husband and started dating his twin brother. So like the brother is now a stepdad uncle.
But they're technically genetically the same. It's
Here's the
That's so
thing.
weird.
Stepdad uncle.
That's so weird.
What's the rest of the story?
No, there is. I just find that weird.
All right, so
But
here-
it
so-
fit right in with the last incest story,
All right,
kind of.
well,
so.
here. So here we go. Here we go. You guys ready for this? And what was it? 2022. Met this girl. Her name was Crystal, right? Real pretty girl. Was talking to her, and we were just talking. She was just telling me, she was like, "Yeah, I was married," and here's a funny story. You'll love it. So she was married, and she got divorced. She was like, I was 6 months pregnant with my second kid, and I fell in love with somebody else. And after the baby was born, I left him, but the baby was his. And I got divorced, and I hooked up with this other guy. I fell in love with him, and I had 2 kids with him, and I was married with him for however long, and I had 2 kids with him too. And I said, okay, so you were married twice, divorced twice, and you have 2 kids with each baby
Two
daddy.
different person. Okay.
And they were real brothers.
Oh.
And I was like, you have to be kidding me. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, here we go. I was like, so did your dad walk you down the aisle with both kids? I mean, with both? She was like, yeah. And I couldn't help myself. I was like, so when you introduce, I was like, you could be like, this is my ex-husband, my new brother-in-law. This is my new husband, my ex-brother-in-law, and I just started rolling. I'm like,
So the guy had a very generic last name. It had been like Jones.
Huh?
Because if it was like Cresco, you'd been like, all right, this is weird.
yeah. But anyway,
So it had to be a very generic
so
last name.
I started making fun of her like bad. And then she quit talking to me because of it. She told me I was like
really?
rude. And this is the girl that I'll never forget. She invited me over when she lived in Fairport. She was like, I made you dinner. Want to come over? And I'm like, absolutely. It's been a minute since I've had like a home cooked meal. And she made me dinosaur chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, bro. And one of the brothers,
home cooked meal, my fucking ass.
hey, one of the
man.
brothers owns the pizza place over there on 615.
You know what? You did tell me this story before.
Oh, I thought I
I
had.
remember this story.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's funny. Though.
Yeah, yeah. She was a really nice girl. She was a great mother.
That is so fucking.
Yeah. But you tell me this story. I've actually dated a girl
That's so
that
weird.
has the same story.
Stepdad uncle.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
How could
it's
you-
my uncle and my yeah.
They weren't identical brothers, were they?
Yeah, they're twins.
No, I'm talking.
Oh
about,
no, maybe not that.
No,
That
not
was just
mine.
brothers.
They
Mine
were
are
just
twins.
Yeah,
How
mine
the
were just
fuck
brothers.
Clearly, she had to have liked that twin for a fat minute. Like, saw his cock behind the back and was like, "His is a little bigger. I want that shit or something." I mean, they look the same. Like, how could you?
It's what she was used to.
Aaron is so our Jeffrey from like Rover's Morning
Yeah,
Glory.
it's-
Aaron is
Yeah.
our Jeffrey.
Yeah,
man.
yep.
God damn it.
So weird.
But see, I think he gets these ideas,
I don't get.
and
the
he
ideas.
goes home and he starts plotting
This
things.
is-
He's like he's gonna have like a little fucking book at home
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
big with all these little fucking pages of notes
Yeah.
that we've given him, and he's just like,
You know what? He's going to go home, and you know what he's going to do? He's going to Google incest.
Remember-
and he's
wait,
going to be like, yeah, people get 5 years, and that motherfucker hit somebody in the back of the head with a bat and got 2.
Yeah,
that's fucking bullshit.
That is
bullshit.
That is.
Remember the
hope
callback
somebody-
from last week or the week before? Remember how we were categorizing like the ways of like drugs, like syringes and that? Remember we said there was like a little box that we had all the things in? That's what Aaron has. Like he's like, oh, this goes under 3AB of how to this. This all right. All right, this is how to make money. 3BC, incest. This is a new category. This is fucking under I now. Like
Unbelievable.
weird as fuck.
It's just amazing some of the stories that you, Casper, or that you get, George. And
Well, now that I'm like searching for even more, I'm seeing so many fucked up more stories because now that they're popping up on my feeds, and I'm just like,
Hey.
do I use this one this week or next?
well, the funny thing is that you text me after last week's show, and this is my fourth. Yeah, he's
I don't
on
know
it.
what he's doing.
Just let him be. Just let him be and do whatever he's doing. So this is my 40th week. Like you.
Oh,
it-
that is. I meant to.
Yeah.
I meant to put that in the front of the
yeah,
show.
Well, you didn't. And
This is Chris's 40th show.
It's my
tonight.
40th show, right? And
I counted everybody's shows.
so
Finally, I
th-
needed to
some
do
of the
that.
stories
So
from
hungry.
all the that I've been on here are just insane. like if we go back and we reminisce about some of the stories, like do you remember the finger blasting story about the neighbor and it ended up and we thought it was like he
The
was
wedding ring.
we thought he was finger blasting the next door neighbor's wife, but it was actually the fucking husband that he was finger blasting,
Yep.
and the wedding ring
Yep.
got stuck in the fucking
In the
dude.
fucking dude's
and
ass.
we just like holy and the stories like that. And
Another story that always comes is the double-sided, the band camp. With
Yeah,
the
the
fucking
band
baton,
camp,
the
yeah.
baton.
the baton, or
Maybe that's what we should do. We should maybe do a show dedicated, and we pick out like your favorites,
well, let's pick out like
story,
like our top 3.
and you got to tell me because then we can I could recap the mini clip and we could watch them, and then we
Two
could
girls,
reminisce.
one baton.
Yeah, like we all 3 of us or all of us just pick out like our top 3 stories, and obviously
Or
my
not even
top.
just stories, like top moments or something. Maybe
That
stories or
time-
top moments.
Hey.
Because I had my favorite. It's
Or-
definitely a top 5. Is the first ever Dilbert Chugs,
Or we can make like
and
a,
we haven't done that in a while.
you can make like a bracket, something
Yeah.
tiny, like a small bracket. not a
And
big
the
bracket.
thing that sucks is you guys obviously know my top 2 without me even needing to speak.
Well, Titty Milk, we know.
Yeah, and the other one.
What's the other one?
Well, I don't need to say. You don't know
Oh,
my.
Kemp.
Yeah, Jamie Kemp.
Jamie Kemp.
Yeah, Jamie Kemp. Jamie Kemp, the scorer.
He remembers their names.
Yeah, how can I forget? But no, like that wedding ring story. Like, remember he went to the hospital and he was like, "You can't send it
Yeah,
to my
no-
address.
nothing medical,
No,
and it can be
You
sent.
have to email it to me." And somehow it still went to the fucking address, and the wife
Yep.
got it before he got home and presented it to him. Like, this is stories like that, bro, I think about, and this is like, wow, how the fuck does shit like that happen?
Well,
What the fuck
I
is that?
I sort of got to read a little bit, so
All right, so there's not even a story here. This is like a thing that I saw. I just have a name and what they are, and I'm just
Trans?
like, so Deborah Talley, which is a man,
Talley?
she's age 42, the older lady, and then Chrissy Mullins, I believe she was 32, are trans lesbians. So they're men that dress like women. So aren't they just fucking gay?
Yes.
Technically, yes, but in their eyes, they're not.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know.
You understand, in their eyes, they're lesbians, so they're trans lesbian. But in reality, they're gay. Like, to us four, they're gay.
They're a homo.
Correct.
This is so weird.
But to them, they're not. To us, they're gay. To them, they're not.
Ed, thoughts. Real thoughts.
Real thoughts.
You're a libtard. Give it to us.
Okay, why not just identify as a lesbian? You don't have to dress up. You can still have your penis. I will hate you for other reasons, okay? Or we'll find
Well,
you weird for other reasons.
whatever happened to society where like you were just like like a girl could be a tomboy and then a guy could just be like a
Fag.
Yeah, and well, whatever.
Okay, well let's not use that
never,
word.
Yeah,
I'm just
we
saying
never
something
needed
else.
surgery for
I'm
this
just
shit.
saying.
Listen, we're unedited, uncensored, no whole fucking bars. I don't give a fuck no more. I will say what's on my mind when it's on my mind,
understand.
and I don't give a goddamn fuck anymore, okay?
I'm just saying, but society was fine. It was
That's
okay when
weird.
girls were tomboys. It's great. They wanted to go mudding and ride dirt bikes. Sweet. You're a tomboy. Good.
Yeah, but they want to wear tight clothes and belly button. Isn't that just a fag then?
If they're a girl, or are you talking about a
No,
guy?
That's a guy that's dressed
Yes,
as a
I
chick.
know.
So just a fag. Fag bag.
I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
I could say, listen, that's the problem. You can say whatever the fuck you want. People are sensitive and little pussies, and I don't give a fuck. Bunch of pussies. Bunch of pussy kids out there, too.
And no more Abraham. Final show, ladies and gentlemen.
Canceled!
And it's been reached.
Canceled.
But
I showed my full ass on the show and we didn't get canceled, so that's pre-Ed, pre-Chris.
somebody screenshot.
Someone said,
Somebody screenshot that and it's in their phone saved.
good.
Just saying.
I hope
But
it is.
But they use it for good purposes.
Good, I hope it is. I hope it is in someone's phone.
It is in someone's
It's a nice
phone.
ass. Not big booty Judy ass, but
No, yeah, nothing compared to that.
Chris,
Kid.
thoughts?
I blame two people.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't know what we're saying here.
Well, I honestly do.
Are there names? Are there initials? One of them JB, and the other one KH. All right, we're gonna move on.
That's exactly who I fucking blame for this stuff right here. But George, you agree or do you disagree with me?
No, there's a lot of leeway with weird shit.
But no,
for
but
sure.
they made it so right, and they brought it to a high standard to try to get
agree.
votes for it, and that is why this goes on in today's society, because they let it happen to a higher degree, and this is why it happens.
Ed loves them. That's why he's not commenting.
What's going on?
Nothing.
He went on TikTok to avoid this whole conversation
Yeah,
because
this is weird.
he has that same shirt at home.
You know what? I think I would rock that shirt.
Oh, God.
I would wear that at the mall with Haley if she had something stupid on.
Don't send me a photo.
Because you guys seen my pictures of how I go into the
Yeah,
American Eagle or Aeropostale
To embarrass her.
and put stupid clothes on when my daughter dresses a certain way at the mall.
Yeah.
So I put that stuff on just to embarrass her.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
All right, our last story of the night.
Remember, it doesn't affect. it shouldn't affect us. So why do we care? I'm being sarcastic.
No.
I'm allowed to care about shit in
No.
my fucking country.
Well,
So,
like
too bad.
I don't give a
So
shit.
sad.
I don't give a shit. Do what you want. Just don't do the weird shit. Like go back in the closet. That's what I say. Just go back. Go back to the fucking early 2000s, 90s, and just don't.
George,
I don't want to fucking see you prancing around like a fucking dinosaur, a little fucking.
No, you know what's fucked up? The people. You guys saw that video where there's kids in school who think they're animals and they
Yeah, they're
only
called-
respond in meow like
They're
meows
called
and
furries.
cats.
They're called furries.
That's fucked up. That's terrible. Now that deserves jail time.
Oh,
Those parents
oh,
deserve to be
oh,
out.
oh,
That's
hey,
worse.
not incest.
Not incest, not incest,
kidding.
but the guy that wears a fucking tail at school.
I'm just kidding, but
No, you're not. No, there's
No, he's
that's
not.
bad.
No, he is not kidding, bro. No, Haley tells me, there's kids. I mean, I see it on Facebook. There's people at Menor High and everything that
The worst part is it's the fucking pussy administration and weird ass board members that allow it to fucking happen.
Correct.
That's the biggest problem.
And you know what the fucked up part is? When a parent that sticks up and goes in front of the board member,
Yep.
and they basically shut that parent down and then don't want them back in the fucking school. Be like, oh, you're not allowed back in this fucking school.
Right.
Is what
if
fucking
that was
happens.
done, fine. They would shut up and be.
Well,
Correct.
Would you want to give up? What if that was an important career to you and you didn't want to get fired? Because that's half the. I don't think these
Well, you
teachers and
can't.
superintendents. What do you mean? Teachers and superintendents don't want to get fired, nor do they. all these lawyers now are defending these people for
that's-
things.
Yeah, it's discrimination.
That's
That's what's
they
the
can't
problem
get
in the
sued.
fucking world is everybody's so scared to stick up for themselves because
I
they're scared
agree.
to lose their fucking
I
job,
agree.
and then they become pussies because I'm going to get fired, or I'm going to get suspended, or blah 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 blah, and that's why we live in the world we live in because everybody's so scared to fucking
we need
stick up for
jobs,
themselves.
though. People need
Everybody's
work.
so scared to stick up for themselves.
Yeah, but there's
or
always going to
speak.
be more jobs. There's always jobs.
Correct.
Always.
If you have a career in a school for 10 plus years, I don't think people are just ready to drop that
Listen,
career and move to another
See,
school.
I disagree. I would
No,
100% say
You
fuck that.
owe-
I'm going to do what I believe in. I'm not going to fucking stand down to nobody, period.
yeah.
Period.
Then you-
I will get fired 10 times over before someone tells me that you're going to deal with having a furry animal in a fucking litter box. I'm going to say, fuck you, I am. And if you will fire me, fucking fire me.
I think they should
I'm
be
gonna stand by
allowed
what
to
I believe
dress
in.
like that, but we're allowed to put bark collars on them.
Yeah. Hey, I saw this video on TikTok where this guy
Stupid ass.
taught this kid to roll over as a dog, and everybody was like around them clapping. You ever see this?
That's so dumb because it's really hard to teach a real dog how to roll over.
Have you ever seen this video on TikTok?
Unless it's a
Have you-
border collie.
Aaron, you seen it? This guy was like on all four, and the teacher taught him how to roll over, roll back over, and there was a bunch of students and parents that were like dressed as
I don't know if
animals,
it was school, but it was
and
something like that.
and they clapped and gave the fucking kid a treat. It's like, dude, you're a fucking
What kind
human
of treat?
being. You're a human being. What are you doing?
Was it a cupcake?
I don't know what kind of treat it was.
All
It
right.
better been a dry food treat. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it better. Yeah, exactly. It's sad. It's
Give
sad.
that human a rawhide.
It's
All
sad.
right.
All right.
This isn't a great mugshot on probably either TV or not.
Oh, it looks better on the
You're going to fucking die on this last story.
Dude, it looks like the guy almost from last week's mugshot. The guy that was smoking his boogers.
I feel like that smiles because he remembers when he had
It's the
teeth.
same smile. Remember the guy that was smoking
Yeah.
his boogers, went for tickets,
Yeah.
and then they caught him smoking
Yeah.
boogers. His crack was in the boogers last week.
Meth.
Yeah, meth or whatever.
Yeah, it was meth or whatever.
No, it was cocaine in his boogers.
Yeah, it was
though.
cocaine
Oh,
in his
yeah, it
boogers.
was
Yeah,
cocaine
yeah.
in his boogers. Yeah.
This one's fucking funny. Great ending story. Minnesota Police Department arrested Craig Bunt for breaking out his sick wife that was in a nursing home to throw her a death party. His wife's final hours included meth and cocaine, listening to metal music, and having sex, the authorities said. Craig was charged with ultimately the death of his wife.
Whoa, he got charged with the death of his wife?
She ended up dying at this death party.
Well,
She was already sick. She was probably terminally sick already, but she broke him out of the nursing home and threw her a death party.
How did he get her out of the nursing home being that old?
I don't know.
You don't have to do much. You just sign them out.
Probably really easy to get him out of a nursing home.
What, he just signed her out, you think?
Yeah.
Because you think a lot of those fucking asshole nurses fucking probably wanted her to wander off anyway.
Yeah. Because they don't want to do their job anyways. So wait,
Aaron's plotting. Aaron's thinking he's like using his noodle right
No,
now.
I'm just looking at him.
So wait, what drugs were involved? Meth?
I'm probably,
I forget what I said. Meth and something. But yeah.
So he broke his wife out, had drugs. There had to be Viagra or something involved, unless this dude at this age could still like rock and get it up. Drugs, sex, banged her until she died, and then got charged with her death.
Correct.
That
Meth
is
and cocaine was
meth,
found.
cocaine.
They were listening to
Viagra,
metal music.
and metal music.
I could just hear the Rob Zombie song. Oh, to the bitches of I can't think of the exact song, but I can't remember the. Yeah, Dracula.
Yeah, and he
Backseat of my Dracula. And he's just fucking
look, he's happy. He went out with a bang, bro.
slapping that 80-year-old
No, he
jello
sent
ass.
her out with a bang.
That's what he did. But he looks happy. Like he probably gave his wife
He's
what
on meth and cocaine.
I know, and
And he has a boner in this picture. You just can't
probably
see it.
exactly. And they're probably like, "All right, sir. After this, we have to take you to the hospital, and we're gonna have to give you that shot in your dick because you still have a boner." And because when you take Viagra and you got that boner for like 5 hours, they could really it could do damage to your dick. You know that, right?
I'm sure.
No, if you do, they shoot you with a needle in your dick to make it go down.
We've talked about this on the show, I believe, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Ed, any other thoughts?
Because that Cialis doesn't work.
No thoughts on this man?
No.
I think it's awesome. I mean, if his wife was dying, right, look at his age. He obviously doesn't care. Like, what's he going to go do? It's not like he's in his 40s or his 50s and he still can go live another 15, 20 years. Right. He broke her out. He coked her up. He banged the shit out of her till she died, and he got arrested. What's he going to go do in jail? Nothing. He's probably on his deathbed himself. He was, you know what, George, to be honest with you, he was probably hoping that he was going to die during this too.
Fuck.
Honestly, he was probably hoping.
Ed has some severe ADHD
These are
tonight.
weird
Did you take
stories.
your medicine today?
No, I never take medicine.
He needs a fucking something today.
Oh.
He's fucking tippity tapping in. He's like,
He's on his phone.
fucking
He's
phone.
sleeping.
He's like,
That's what makes Ed our Ed.
No, honestly, I bet you he was hoping that he went with her. Is what his plan was. Is I want to die with my wife.
Like the ending of The Notebook.
Yep, I want to die with my wife. So I'm going to do some cocaine, some meth, some Viagra, and I'm going to go out with my wife with a bang. And it's sad she passed away, and he didn't.
Dilbert?
Incest?
Is that okay to break his wife out?
Yeah. How many years should he get, Gilbert?
Mm-hmm.
Dilbert? How many years should
he get more years than the incest?
Or the guy that hit the guy in the back of the head with a baseball bat?
Baseball bat should be number one. He should be rod.
Or the guy that wears a
I don't know.
kitty cat tail in school.
Well, how does the lady? What if the? I don't know. Whatever. What if the wife didn't want that? You don't know that. Lock his ass up in jail, that old fuck.
I don't know.
Ed's having a fucking concert over here.
I don't know. He's out of it today.
He's fucking tweaking.
I don't know.
It's that cough syrup. He's been fucking
I was going to say
sick all week.
He's been on cough syrup, NyQuil, Dayquil,
Tito's,
and who else? And now he's going to get tacos and margaritas. And then you know what? He's going to come back with Honest Abe.
I'm going to find him at El Palenque. Like, damn, you walked the distance, bud.
Wait, how did he end up here?
You're going to see him at the end of the bar with a margarita in his hand.
No, you know where he's
You're
at?
like, what the fuck?
Wouldn't it be great if somehow somebody like put him like on a stool and made him look like he was like throwing up in the toilet because he was got so fucked up over the weekend?
We got to find Honest Abe, guys.
We'll find him.
We got to find him. Got to find him.
And you think he's in downtown Willoughby?
So disappointed in myself.
Or do you think somebody?
I really am. I'm so sad.
George, do you think he's in downtown Willoughby, or do you think or do you think somebody has him, like a person has him?
I think somebody has him. So we gotta I'm gonna make this thing tonight. We gotta share it.
Well, because
you gotta post it to all your soulmates and have them share it.
Okay.
The way George walks, he doesn't really walk down like weird paths, so it would be on the path of walking, and people pick shit up just to be nosy. But it's like a cute stuffed animal. So
I think I dropped it inside $18.99 now. I'm gonna say that. I think it has to be there.
And you called them already.
My buddy Tyler lost his phone Saturday, and he went up there. They don't have him.
Well, it's not there anymore, then.
I thought you didn't.
So that's what I'm saying. That somebody has him.
Wait.
$18.99 is full of young people, so somebody has.
What are you doing? No, we're cool with them too now. No, you're good. But yeah, so we need to find Honest Abe. Put out the MO right after the show. I'm making it. It'll take me not even 10 minutes. I'm upset with myself, my little buddy.
Are you really going to say you want it dead or alive?
We want him dead or alive.
All right, man. Guys, we got to find Honest Abe, and we're going to take him to the hospital to and do a rape kit. You know how dumb we would look?
I don't care.
Man,
we're dumb every fucking Monday. We're always dumb.
Hey, we need to do a rape kit on this like doll thing that like
all right.
He got roofied. We're doing blood work. It looks like he got roofied.
Edward, final last words. Skid marks.
I'm hungry.
Oh, good. He's getting back to normal. This is good.
Have you not had an appetite since you've been sick?
No, man, I'm down 4 pounds. I fucking hate it.
His ass says otherwise.
Did you guys have a good thing Easter yesterday though? Did you guys eat a lot of ham?
I didn't eat as much as
I had so much ham yesterday. I got lucky and I got ham
We did
from
roast
somebody
beef.
special.
Aaron,
The best is leftover
Aaron's like
ham with American cheese on sandwiches. Oh, my God.
I got ham from a very special somebody, and they take the honey baked ham.
was it by chance your ex's mom?
And she takes the honey baked ham and she brings it home.
Oh, that's funny.
And you know what she does? She puts some like seasoning on it, and she literally dumps a can of Pepsi on top of it.
I've heard that because like the can of Pepsi caramelizes or
And
whatever.
then she puts it back in the oven, and it is so.
Aaron
good.
just popped a boner.
They're thinking about the Pepsi and the caramelizing. Oh, that would.
And I got some
That
yesterday.
was Aaron's second boner. He popped after the incest story.
And I got some yesterday, and I ate it all. And then I text Haley today. I was like, Haley, I need some more ham.
Gotta get that ham.
And she was like, you want me to text now? I
Gotta
was
get
like,
that ham.
And
ham,
then
ham.
I picked
Gotta
up
get
some
that ham.
on the way here.
Dilbert, final last words.
And
Skid
Haley's
marks.
just texting me right now.
Oh, I don't promote incest. I just don't like the law being involved.
Look, he's so scared he's going to go viral now. Listen, we're not posting this. You're going viral,
Yeah,
bro.
I know, whatever.
I know, whatever. So,
Go ahead, finish.
I don't know. Just whatever.
he's scared.
No, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared.
Chris, final last words.
I
Skid marks.
know George is going to say it, but guys, please, if you have Honest Abe, bring him back. Let us have our mascot back. He's part of the show, and I know George is going to say it, but I'm going to say it because he's such a huge part of our show. Give us fucking Honest Abe back, you thief! Go ahead, George. You're up.
I'm just so disappointed in myself that I lost him.
See, you can't
I'm gonna find him.
take out the kids drunk, George. Do you need counseling for this?
No.
We'll find them.
We're gonna find him.
Wanted dead or alive, and if you return them, hey, if you here, this is what we're gonna do. If you return Honest Abe, whether he's missing a limb, an arm, or a leg, or he's got a black eye, you become you're a guest on our show.
Deal.
Deal?
That's a deal.
That's a deal.
And we'll cook him dinner or give him. We'll figure something.
George,
out.
listen,
There'll be a reward.
George ain't cooking you dinner. He's had food one time in the 40 fucking weeks I've been here.
What do you mean?
You've had food one time, and that was that good ass.
Because I eat before you guys get over.
What was that? What did you have? It was in that crock pot. What was it?
Chili?
No, it wasn't chili.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork, and it was very good. But just return them, and then you're a guest on the show. And if you're a female, don't soak the couch again.
Just return on us, Abe, sons of bitches. But that's going to do it for today's show of the Abraham Drinker Podcast. Always live and die with the deep ball. Please share the show. Tell a friend. Follow us across social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Abe, TikTok. Return on us, Abe, again. That's going to do it. Catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.